Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. Our top story tonight at 6. For the first time, Manatee County commissioners and school board members are sitting down together to discuss the mysterious uptick in cancer cases among those who graduated from Bayshore High School.
Cancer has been the most common threat among Bayshore alumni between 1980 and 2000. Family members wonder if environmental hazards are to blame. ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us live from the high school with more on the story tonight. Adam?
Yeah, Scott and Haley, I'm actually at the Bradenton Area Convention Center where this meeting took place. These meetings throughout have been emotional, and this one was no different. County staff and several members of the public spending hours inside this room trying to figure out what could or should be done to get these people the answers that they have been demanding.
I just want to know what caused it. You know, is it from the school or where? I just want to answer, that's all that's here.
Daisy Bunridge's sister graduated from Bayshore High School in the 80s and died of cancer in 2002. It's a tale many inside the Bradenton Area Convention Center shared on Thursday. But it hasn't been enough for health department officials to deem these cases a cancer cluster like many believe it to be.
First and foremost, the systematic manner to go about this is to identify a cancer cluster, and we haven't done that in 20-some years, and I think everyone has recognized that.
The meeting started like all others up to this point. County staff presenting the historical documents claiming there was no evidence that underground storage tanks on the campus caused contamination, something Cheryl Josa is getting tired of hearing.
Frustrated. Yeah, I'm frustrated because I thought today there would be more of a plan, and we got a lot of what they gave to us on the 24th.
That's when Dr. Jennifer Bensey from the County Health Department chimed in, saying instead of looking for environmental causes, we should instead look towards the medical records.
We need the specific information on those individuals, and we don't have that right now.
Health officials say if there's a link between the types of cancer diagnosed, it might be easier to then identify a cause. And that's exactly where this meeting wrapped up, is that Dr. Bensey and the Manatee County Health Department have agreed to try and compile these medical records. They believe that's the best starting point, but that also raises questions within itself. Now, due to HIPAA laws, those medical records must be released by each individual patient or their families, which can be time-consuming and an endeavor. And there's also an issue of cost. This could become a very costly study, and right now they haven't identified any sources of funding for that. But that is the plan right now. And that is the new direction that we believe the county will be moving forward when it comes to these Bayshore High School cases. For now, live in Manatee County, I'm Adam Cellini. Scott and Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Adam. A confrontation has led to the arrest of a Venice man after deputies found he was hiding hundreds of prescription pills in his friend's car. A deputy was patrolling the Gulfgate Bar District when he saw three men arguing. He approached Joseph Williams as he was walking to the car. After asking Williams to show him what was in his pockets, the deputy says Williams showed him a bag of 2 Xanax pills. Deputies searched the car after Williams's friend admitted there were more pills inside. Williams admitted that he was the one distributing the drugs. He faces several charges, including possession with intent to distribute a controlled substance. As the opioid epidemic continues across the country, one of the worst areas in the state for overdoses is now getting more help to prevent them from becoming fatal. The Bradenton Police Department is receiving a $20,000 grant from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. It will be used to buy 400 units of Narcan, which is the antidote to opioid overdoses. Officers will carry it with them, and they will be able to deliver it immediately during overdose calls. So far this year, the department has responded to 98 overdoses and 9 suspected opiate-related deaths.
New at 6, city officials handing down a decision on a Punta Gorda police officer's appeal to get his job back. The Punta Gorda city manager concluding the city human resources manager was correct in terminating Officer Lee Cole. Cole was fired last March for his role in the shooting death of Mary Knowlton. She was a 73-year-old woman fatally shot during a citizens training academy last August. Today's ruling concludes that Cole's termination was correct under the applicable disciplinary rules and procedures of the city. Northport City Commissioners deciding to part ways with the city's attorney. Mark Moriarty has served as city attorney since 2014. During his time in office, he was no stranger to controversy, including restricting the public's access to official city records and restricting access to City Hall. Mayor Linda Yates put an item on this week's commission agenda to discuss Moriarty's future with the city. The commissioners all agreed it was time for a change. Moriarty received a severance package and was thanked for his years of service.
And now for a check on our forecast. Quite a change from yesterday. Let's head over to Bob.
Yeah, and a nice comfortable change too tonight. We're looking for low temperatures down into the mid 60s in cases. That cold front now well down to our south through the Bahamas, stretching down through Key West right now. All this pushing to the southeast very slowly. What's going to happen eventually, it will fade away. High pressure, which usually means fair skies, is building in from the north here. And this high pressure ridge is going to give us this north to northwesterly wind component overnight. And that always brings in cooler weather our way as a result of that northerly flow. When we get the east to southeasterly wind, that's when things really start to warm up. But it will be cool to start the day off tomorrow. You'll notice that. Temperatures down into the mid 60s right now. Still pretty warm, but the dew point and the humidity is so low, which makes it so much nicer out there. It's at 60 degrees, humidity at 49%. We have a west-northwest wind at 8, and the pressure is rising slowly now at 29.91 inches after being pretty low throughout the day yesterday. The evening planner looks good. Fair skies. If you have a walk or jog planned this evening, maybe a bike ride, not a problem. Temperatures into the low 70s by 11 o'clock tonight with no threat of any rainfall. Well, much more on our forecast. Let you know if the weekend holds any rain in it. Coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. An important health advisory for a popular beach here on the Suncoast. As a precaution, Sarasota County health officials are issuing a no swim advisory at Casperson Beach in Venice. They say recent water quality testing shows the amount of harmful bacteria was outside acceptable limits. The beach is still open, but health officials do not recommend that you swim in the area until the advisory is lifted.
The parking lot of Centennial Park is back open after it had to be closed to be repaved late Tuesday night. Boaters are also now able to access the 10th Street boat ramp once again. The repaving is one of many improvements being made to Centennial Park. Over the past 3 months, all 4 boat docks have been replaced. Crews are also dredging the nearby boat basin, removing built-up silt to improve the health of Sarasota Bay.
Well, the city of Northport will build a brand new aquatic center.
The park to be built at Butler Park is expected to be the only one of its kind on the Suncoast. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley has more.
Good evening. This is where the new aquatic center is going to be built, but turning this empty land into an interactive aquatic center isn't going to be cheap.
The cost of the project is about $11 million.
This past Tuesday, city commissioners approved moving forward on the $11 million aquatic center.
The idea of the aquatic center actually came from our residents. It's one of those examples of how residents have made a difference over the years.
And according to the city, the new center is going to cater to those residents. The plan is to have a very large pool and a small pool for young kids.
There'll be some water slides, and there also will be a lazy river. There's going to be picnic tables and picnic seating area,
as well as a concession stand. This week, commissioners hired design firm Kimley Horn to the tune of $500,000 to begin drawing up the plans.
Now Kimley Horn will take that feedback and go back and actually design blueprint plans that will really show where everything will be located.
Vice Mayor Vanessa Carasone says the money for the project is already set aside.
We have put money away for this project. So what we're looking at trying to find, which we found, is about $8 million.
The $8 million needed will come from surtax funds the city has had lying around for years. Once the park opens, it's not going to be free. Visitors will be expected to pay.
Doesn't it make sense to actually have the visitors pay that are coming in?
Kimley Horn is really in the beginning stages of planning what all of this will look like as an aquatic center. We won't actually know an official project begin date until those plans are officially approved by the City Commission. In Northport, Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Christopher. For the second time, Siesta Beach is being named the #1 beach in the country. Dr. Stephen Leatherman, known as Dr. Beach, has been evaluating beaches for more than 25 years, and each year he releases a new top 10. The ranking is based on 50 factors, including the water, sand, facilities, beach erosion, and many other categories as well. The beach here beat out Hawaii's best, their best beach there, coming in second on the island of Maui. And then another beach in North Carolina on the Outer Banks came in at #3.
Yeah, the improvements at Siesta are pretty remarkable. I mean, it was already a great beach, but the parking lot and then the new snack area.
Right.
I mean, it's the playground. It's all just top notch.
It's beautiful.
It's
and
#1.
Well, it is #1. two times over.
Yeah.
And the thing that makes it more accessible with that better parking
Yeah.
lot, because before it was just hard to even go there, but now you can feel like I'm probably maybe going to find a space.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. Until now, more people know
Oh,
about it.
right.
Yeah.
That's true. Good point.
Still to come in your Suncoast News, $91 million in tax cuts are now on the way for Floridians as Governor Scott signs a new tax cut package. We'll take a look at what it includes.
Plus, digging up the past in Manatee County, why students and volunteers are spending the next few weeks at Gamble Plantation.
We're losing exotic animals on a daily basis, and the ones that we have in captivity are really the ambassadors for their wild counterparts. I'm Clayton Rozier from the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary, housing over 150 exotic animals that needed a great home. And if you love animals, please help them. Do it locally. Support your local no-kill shelters, your local wild animal sanctuaries. Make a difference where you can.
Are you a soccer mom or dad? Regardless of their age or experience level, when your kids play soccer or any other sport, there's one person on the sideline who is key to help recognize and seek medical care for sports-related concussion. It's you. You need to know the signs and symptoms of concussion, and you need to act if you think your child has been injured. Remember, when in doubt, sit them out. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
When you want to get away from it all, to a place where you can do everything, or nothing at all, surrounded by natural beauty and all the modern amenities you might desire, then you'll want to be here at the Wanna Be Inn on the beautiful shores of Manasota Key, Florida. To plan your escape, log on to wannabein.com.
Why settle for less? Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Subaru is the best overall brand for 2 years running and the most trusted brand for 3 years running, according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Right now, you can lease one of Subaru's most versatile vehicles, the Subaru Crosstrek, for as little as $189 a month, or get 0% financing with complimentary maintenance included. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Being the caregiver for someone you love is truly a blessing. But sometimes you can lose a part of yourself. To be your best, for them and for you, it's important to have time to be able to recharge your batteries. When you call Tidewell Hospice, they can give you a chance to do just that. And with the peace of mind of knowing your loved one is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Floridians will get a small tax break on school supplies and other products as part of a new tax cut package signed by Governor Scott today.
In all, there will be a total of $91 million in tax breaks this upcoming year. The governor had requested nearly $620 million in cuts before the legislative session. Floridians will get the first tax breaks on June 2nd when they can buy hurricane supplies without paying sales tax during a 3-day holiday. The next high-profile savings will come during a 3-day back-to-school tax holiday. That's set to begin on August 4th.
You can go in and buy additional merchandise for that laptop or for that tablet that you buy originally, and it means more sales for the retailer and significant savings for the consumer, so it's a win-win for both sides.
Two other key portions of the package include eliminating sales taxes on feminine hygiene products and a reduction in the commercial lease tax. This package also includes several other smaller tax breaks.
Good deal.
You know, one to buy those supplies now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Now let's head over, well, when we come back, Bob will have your forecast.
Fresh out of the box, the Alfa Romeo won us over. We went in skeptical and left in awe of this gorgeous machine. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
It's no small wonder anybody loves it all.
I just love art that moves me.
No small,
I mean, really moves me.
wonder.
Sunset Fiat of Sarasota presents No Small Wonder. High performance style. Let the art of Fiat move you.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089, 800-329-3089.
Come on in, welcome to our pad. Trust me, folks, you're in for a ride. I'm driving, so relax. Unwind, leave your bum hits all behind. Get ready to blow your mind. In Batesville, don't be shy. Come and make the scene. Catch the crazy party inside. The hipsters here are gone. And dig, man, they're on to something big. Yeah, they're gonna flip your wig in Batesville. Catch the gig in Batesville.
It does things that seem impossible, feeling like it could change direction while airborne. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Well, some great shots last night as the sun was setting. I want to show you this one from Longboat Key. Jack Black sending this one in. Appreciate that. Send your photos to pics@mysuncoast.com. Anna Maria webcam showing clouds around this morning from Bimini Bay. Ed Goff providing the shot. And you can see by the afternoon hour around 3 o'clock, sun came out. Nice conditions out there for boaters. And looks like boating is going to be just outstanding. And clear skies tonight. Spot the International Space Station. Look to the west-southwest at 9:08. It'll be visible for 6 minutes, traversing across the sky to the north-northeast. Look about 40 degrees above the horizon midway through. Its flight will be the highest location. No rain over Georgia. Most of North Florida is quiet right now, and South Florida getting some rainfall as a result of that frontal boundary hung up down to our south. That front will eventually fade away down to our south, so it should not be a factor here. Currently, we have fair skies, 81 degrees, so it should be clear skies for the viewing tonight. The humidity is what's really nice, 49%. And the pressure 29.91 inches. The high today, it managed to get into the low 80s, below average. Our normal high at 87, 83 was the high at the airport, 77 was the morning low. We're going to be below that 69, number 2 here. We'll be down into the mid to upper 60s for the most part. Rainfall for the month looking rather impressive for this month after the last couple of weeks, in fact, that we're 3.43 inches above average. And for the year, we're still 4 inches below it. Lows tonight, some key cities, Northport 65, Port Charlotte will be 68, the same in Inglewood, Mayaca City, 64 degrees. They need a jacket there, and 65 in Lakewood Ranch, 70 though, right on the water at Anna Maria Island, and we're looking for temperatures to rebound into the mid 80s tomorrow, still slightly below average, but boy, a lot of sunshine and should be really nice with a relative humidity staying comfortable. Not like the summer-like readings. And a satellite and radar picture showing the area of low pressure that drove that front our way is well up to the north now and continuing to cause problems from Maine all the way down to West Virginia and Ohio. Some showers there and clouds, and that continues to move slowly off to the northeast, but high pressure building in here will keep this front down to our south in the future. You'll see some clouds down in the Keys, the Florida Straits, and near Miami and Fort Lauderdale, but for us, we'll stay sunny on through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll start to warm up a little bit on Memorial Day. We will see a slight chance for showers on Memorial Day. That rain chance less than 20%, so it should be really nice. Temperatures into the 50s, kind of a cold, gray day throughout much of the Northeast and throughout the Ohio Valley. 61 now in Detroit, 70 in Salt Lake City, Omaha now at 76, Wichita at 82 degrees, and 92 into Dallas. The boating forecast looks to be pretty nice. Winds will be out of the northwest to west at 5 knots. Seas still kind of high as a result of the winds we had yesterday. And the water temperature now at 82 degrees. Beaches will see a high right around 83. Tides upcoming. Low tide 8:22, and a low tide will be again at 7:06 tomorrow morning. Sunset at 8:17. Mostly clear, cooler tonight, mid to upper 60s. And tomorrow, another beautiful day. Mostly sunny, mild, 85 for your high. The extended forecast does call for gorgeous weather over the weekend and even into Memorial Day. Looks good. Rain-free for the most part. We start to get back at what could be some afternoon and evening storms on Wednesday and Thursday. Those chances fairly high at 40%. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Volunteers are helping dig up the past at Gamble Plantation Historic State Park in Ellington.
University of South Florida is hosting an archaeology field school through June 23rd. Students and volunteers are excavating an area searching for old artifacts. Excavations are open for public viewing from 9 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, ending at noon on Fridays. Volunteers are allowed to join in every Thursday.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up on Suncoast Scene, we'll tell you all the ways you can make sure that the true meaning of Memorial Day is not forgotten this year.
What you are about to see will take your breath away. He was in the middle of the fight against ISIS. He thought he was with the good guys, but what he discovered was not what he expected.
Do you think they would kill you if they could?
Yeah. The story breaks tonight on World News Tonight, then on a special nightline on ABC.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Drive into Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota and discover big savings during the Drive and Discover event. Come shop the Suncoast's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers, or stop by today and drive away in a 2017 Jeep Cherokee for just $18,999. And for a limited time, get America's best value, a new Dodge Journey for as little as $15,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
For the last decade, S&S Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
This Memorial Day weekend starts off with a special ceremony at Sarasota National Cemetery.
ABC7's Linda Carson has more.
Memorial Day will not be passed by lightly here on the Suncoast. There'll be many opportunities to pause and remember America's fallen heroes. Sunday, Lakewood Ranch pays a tribute to heroes with their annual Memorial Day parade down Main Street. It starts at 7 p.m. And this Memorial Day weekend, the play The Remnant, a Vietnam survivor's story, makes its world premiere here on the Suncoast. It's the true story of Marine Lieutenant Jim Kyle, a Lakewood Ranch man whose friend was killed in Vietnam, and Kyle's struggle with survivor's guilt.
He searched and searched and searched to find out answers of why he died and how he died. And it took him 40 years before he finally got closure on his friend's death.
May 25th through the 28th at the Manatee County Performing Arts Center. Monday, the Manatee County Veterans Council kicks off Memorial Day with a 9 a.m. ceremony at Veterans Monument Park. And the annual Sarasota Memorial Day Parade steps off down Main Street at 10 a.m. with Sarasota Military Academy's newly appointed regimental commander, Colonel Alex Murphy, leading the parade.
It's a great honor to honor our fallen soldiers. I mean, that's what Memorial Day is all about, you know, being with family, remembering the fallen soldiers who have given so much ultimate sacrifice to our country so that we can live the lives that we want to live.
Veterans say it means a lot to see the crowds at these events.
Hamburgers and hot dogs are great, you know. However, we should just take a deep breath and realize what Memorial Day actually means.
He says when people come out, they show they care.
They do appreciate the sacrifices that every soldier makes and has to make up to and including death.
In Venice, the annual Memorial Day ceremony starts at 10 a.m. at Patriots Park, and there'll also be a special Memorial Day tribute at the 6th annual Niagara River Blues Festival at Snook Haven. Music starts at 11 a.m. And the Sarasota Concert Band presents its annual Memorial Day concert at Philippi State Park from 2 to 4 p.m. Be sure to bring along a blanket or a lawn chair to sit on. Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Linda. Exciting Memorial Day weekend. We'll see you tonight at 11.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View.
I'm Stephanie Roberts. On Suncoast View, don't miss the first look at Walt Disney World's new Pandora, the world of Avatar, as we get a sneak peek, plus Sunny Bunny frozen yogurt.
Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate
or shop at Goodwill,
I'm creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah, yeah.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Credit card debt can ruin your life. If you owe $10,000 and minimum payments are siphoning away your paycheck each month, you can get debt-free in less time than you think.
I've paid $800 a month for the past 3 years and haven't changed the balance on my credit card.
Get Debt-Free Now has a program to reduce your debt, stop the harassing phone calls, avoid financial ruin, and settle for less than you owe.
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
You're pre-approved for our special hardship program if you owe $10,000 or more. Upon payment of your new lower balance, your debt will finally shrink until you are debt-free.
My family no longer has 30 years of payments ahead of us at 20% interest.
There's no fees until you see results. So call now, make one monthly program payment, and free up your cash. Resolve your debt.
Call 800-685-6422, 800-685-6422.
With all the furniture choices you have, where do you shop? How about Bacon's Furniture and Bedding, now available in Sarasota? Treat yourself to a new Beauty Sleep Queen mattress set starting at only $399 and save up to $800 off an adjustable base with your mattress purchase. Find huge Memorial Day discounts of up to 70% off throughout our showroom with hundreds of items ready for immediate delivery. It's the Memorial Day sales event going on now at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding, available now in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.